Hello, 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 hello. Right, okay, so I have been doing quite a lot of filming recently, but it's not. I've been busy with other stuff, and I've been getting really bad for not releasing videos. I'm just taking some downtime. I'm not going above and beyond at the minute. I've got some stuff to sort out. So if you're watching the channel, it is the 25th of September. So this should be one of these nip and tuck videos. Now, you've just seen the bag I've walked past, so this is a bag of random stuff. So it's kind of like, I've just bought some stuff at work, bought some stuff the other day, and I bought a few things off Vinted. Now, funny story is, here's a good story for you. This should be kind of its own separate video, but it's not. I did buy Spider-Man 2, here comes Gizmo. Hello. I did buy Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation 5, and I've recently been playing the remaster, which I really enjoyed, and I bought Tony Hawk's Free 4, and that was disc. So that was disc, okay, so basically I'm playing on it, and you can press play Spider-Man, and then once you've done a bit of Spider-Man, flick, disc loads up, Tony Hawk's 4. So I bought Spider-Man 2 off Vinted, and it was 20 quid, not bad, got it, brilliant, you know. What's the point of me unboxing it? You know, there's a disc. Hello, there is a disc of Spider-Man. Anyway, put it in, and fuck my life, it took 4 hours to like install on my computer. So I did that, and like I put the disc back on the shelf, and it was a disc on the end of the shelf, and just glowing there in the sunlight, and I'm like, yep, I'm going to finish Spider-Man. So I finished Spider-Man. You know, fully 100%ed it. You just burped in my face. Excellent. So anyway, I finished Spider-Man, and then I freed a lot of time up. Now I'm working on other productions. I spent all day editing. Some of that won't be on the channel, and I was like, right, okay, tonight's Spider-Man 2. You know, should be just getting myself out there. I mean, I was in Seaham last night and Sunderland filming other projects, but off that rant, yeah, I got in. I sat down, had to get up there, had to take my Tony Hawk's disc out, put the other disc in. Even though it took 4 hours to fucking install. And when I went to take the disc out, the disc snapped in half. In fact, wait there, no jump cutting needed. I'm still here. So I've got it here. Like, I've done it past tense. Here it is, Spider-Man 2. Yep, I literally just went, and the disc snapped in half, look at that. So yeah, literally snapped in half. So I'm gutted. Oh, Craven the Hunter's in it. That's interesting. I don't want no spoilers actually. So I'm waiting on another copy of Vinted because, you know, it's as soon as you pick some stuff up, it's like, is everything okay with your order? I went, fuck me, I've just picked it up. So anyway, I bought another Spider-Man 2, so I don't know if that's it actually in this bag. I'm kind of hoping it is, but because I get really bad on Vinted and buy the most random shit you can imagine, I sent one to the house, want to pick up at a post box, want to pick up at Tesco's, and want to pick up at the corner shop. And that's what I've done. That's my Saturday night, isn't it? Anyway, so this is random. Now, first off, because they're right at the top, because I don't want them to get damaged, I bought the True Romance figures. Just 2 out of the 4, Alabama and Clarence. 20 quid a pop. I love the artwork. Obviously I've got True Romance poster on the back. I don't want them to get damaged. I'm going to keep them in the packaging, but they're really cool. Drexel and the Mentor, as he's called, which obviously they all have different artwork on the back. So there is quite an incentive to get the 4. So yeah, obviously there's a dog's kick off in the background. Go on then, knock yourselves out. Okay, so yeah, I bought them. So anyway, I bought them. I'm going to put them on the wall. Just random fucking video. So as I'm loving waffling away, it's been a while since I've waffled away. Anyway, I have no idea what that is, so we'll get to that. I've got this box. I have that box. I have that box. And then I've got the shit I bought at work. So, first up, I meant to buy this before I went on holiday. The Stephen King documentary is down to $4.99 a web on Blu-ray. Which, again, I love these kind of documentaries. It's 105 minutes, not seen it, and yeah, it'll be interesting to watch that. So, yeah, Stephen King. picture frames down to 150 at work. These are solid frames, and these would be quite good for maybe it's a vinyl, double vinyl, but again, you know how much random shit I buy and put on the walls, so these will be finding a home, probably a separate video, as I'm trying to make some newer content. Anyway, so yeah, picture frames. What's in the bag? So yeah, I was a bit of a bargain hunter. Picked up Friday the 13th, the remake Coffin Halloween sale. Meant to be £17 down to £8.49. I do not fancy making a jigsaw year round actually, but I like a jigsaw. Again, I've been playing a lot of video games, so doing a bit of a jigsaw. So it's anyway, it's one of the previous images from the remake, and unfortunately it's not a coffin. It's the scene of a lake, and I just realised that's going to be a lot of fun with a blue, you know. But again, I like it kind of stuff. And for the desk, which will have to be the outtake, is a Godzilla desk and coaster set, and obviously black light along the end desk. I'm always putting stuff down, and the end desk is just too smooth, and I just think that'll again, I'll box that upstairs. I just think that'll be a nice mat for the desk, especially when I'm putting the cameras down and stuff. So that was me purchase at work. That was £20. So there's a Frankenweenie pop vinyl. I'm trying not to buy shit, but anyway, let's have a look in here first. I think I know what this one is. Excellent. So I've always wanted this, and I've never seen it cheap. I've actually never seen it buy. That's a camera. Your ass is hitting the camera. Yes. So anyway, it is Tremors: The Complete Collection on DVD. This is the American import. This is what was always out and about. Now it's been there. I was aware that the disc was broke inside. Again, I got it cheap. So it's 3 disc set. I do have this on Blu-ray. It is part of the Tremors box set a couple of years back. But I'm a Tremors fanatic, and I just wanted that for the shelf. As I said, it's a great addition to have. As I said, I've always wanted it. Box is a little bit broke, but again, it's imported. So yeah. Next up, so these Spider-Man's definitely not here, because that's definitely not Spider-Man, and this is, I don't know which one's which. So this one's been well packed. That is been really well packed. I can't even get my mitts into it. I've got nothing handy. So, you know, open it with hello. Okay, I'm in. It's quite handy actually, because I needed a head. I didn't even know that was in there. Yes, I know you've got your little flamingo thing. So it is another VHS of wrestling back for my collection, because like there's a few when I went looking, I went, I don't lend this shit out. But back in the day, it was the only way you would show your mates. And what I loved about this one was only a couple of quid. It's the first ever Hell in a Cell. It's Bad Blood in your house. Obviously the classic Shawn Michaels Undertaker dream match when I was a kid. Now Hyra's joining in the fun. Hyra! Oh, it's an old school VHS. We almost just pop one. Has been rewound. Advertising the SmackDown game coming out. But what I loved about this is it has the HMV sticker on in the top corner still, and I love nostalgia stuff like that, because it just don't do stickers like that anymore. It's from down south by the cord on it. But yeah, I used to have that. A classic pay-per-view match. And yeah, that's for me wrestling shelf. So yeah, now that means that this one, this is going to be a retro VHS, and I'll go back into it more because I'm well aware that I'm waffling away. The dogs are running around in the background. This is completely unscripted, unplanned, and I did turn the tap off, didn't I? Yep. I don't like filming too long because my personality start the battle. That's a big box for VHS, okay. Now, this caught my eye. Now, I said to another seller a few months back, like, dude, do you know what you've got? You want to change the price? He went, I wonder why some guy was trying to lowball us. And then I went, you know what? Now there's another one on there. So they're rare, but they're not really rare, but they're rare. Now, this is really cool because this is in a blue box. Let's have a look at this. This is in a blue box. It's been rewound, got no mold on it, nice blue. And it is Jaws, and it does have the Asda $11.99 sell-through price. So yeah, $11.99. Now, it's one of them. It is a misprint. These are fucking rare, mind. Steven, as in my name, well, my real name's Seven, but Steven with a V, and they spelled it wrong. Steven Spielberg is spelt wrong on a VHS of Jaws. Like, you wouldn't second guess look for these, and I've had one for years, and this one's actually a blue box on the shelf, and it is officially a fucking misprint. Like, it's fucking awesome. Stephen King, one of the most, probably the most legendary filmmaker now. You know, for years everyone was on about Hitchcock and Kubrick and all that. Steven Spielberg, just look at his, like, what he's created and the levels of leaps and all that stuff he's ever done. And to have hit one of his most iconic movies spelt wrong. Winning. So yeah, I watched a Charlie Sheen documentary the other day. That was really good. So anyway, I have no idea what this is. It's probably something Matt's asked us to order. Yeah, it's something Matt asked to order. It's a Creep Show 2 on 4K. It's not as creepy. This is the one with the smoke monster on the lake in it. It's not as terrifying as the one now. Brian, hi Brian. There's watches his cable. The guy gets his neck bit from the creature underneath the fucking stairs. I've never forgot that, Brian. So yeah, I'll see you in the outtakes for me Godzilla mats, and yeah, that was that back in there. Dressing up later on. So yeah, it's random as fuck, wasn't it? But that's what it is. There's always something better than fuck all. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Tremors, the TV series there. Yeah, it's obviously in that box set. All Tremors, and obviously the sign thing and the graboids. All Tremors. Too many Tremors. Too many things. There we go. Space for a couple more. So it's not like I need to fill a shelf yet, or find one. Actually, obviously, honestly, my filming skills. Look at that. The other night, I did manage to get VIP tickets to meet Rob Van Dam next February, but I had to sign a fucking disclaimer that I wouldn't film. Like $4.20, dude. Yeah, so I'll probably end up getting one of my VHSs signed by him because it's part of the package. So anyway, VHS there. Godzilla mat. I might do another True Romance video at some point because that's where that ended up. And I've just thought there, because Drexel and that, I might buy the other two and they'll sit not there, but that's my plan anyway, down the line. I don't like this room now. There's a bit of a turf war going on. If you're this far in the video, there's a turf war between Abraham, where he's not really a threat, so there's Seven, and the Unknown. Must be Godzilla mad. So that's what I was going for. Not really such a glow. Oh, comes with a coaster. Glows a little bit, but obviously the black light goes on. Let's see what it glows in the black light. See, that's what I wanted. That is what I wanted to glow. On cue. On cue. So I just got back from filming Jeff Moore live at the Metro Centre. We had to move the band, and because we had to move the band, I ended up didn't use the second camera. Now we're in the outtakes of me when we random unboxing from like 2-3 nights ago. So guess what's here? Oh no, it's rattling. Spider-Man 2. Ooh, it's got a big nasty scratch across the top like. Spider-Man 2's cursed. I'm eager to see if that works tonight, so that's my second Spider-Man. But you've seen there, that was rattled. Yeah. Marketplace seller. Okay. Shit out fast like, but you know. We'll see how that goes. So, It's been 5 days since I filmed the waffle downstairs with a bag. I just haven't had 5 minutes, literally. Gone are the days of just, remember when I used to do the videos that would be like, look what I bought this month, and be a whole fucking thing. Just live on my own these days. That's probably why. Anyway, got some Lost Boys cards. Thought of a video for that. And I had to buy it because the rest have sold. So I do now have Drexel and the Mentor. So there's going to be a little True Romance video down the line. I need to kind of work out where I could even put them. And yeah, I really need to have a word with myself. But thanks for watching this video. Goodbye for now. Stuff that glows nicely.